Welcome to FootballGamePlan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, this is all the playbook. Bring you a Week 12 Canadian Football League matchup between the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Toronto Argonauts. Now, you starting with the Blue Bombers, you look at what they did last week. They were able to play an impressive matchup against Saskatchewan, really limiting these guys to a single, which helped Winnipeg's confidence and helped these guys effectively win in every aspect of the game. Offensively, they did well. Giles had an outstanding game throwing the football deep. Reed had an outstanding running the game. 158 yards, 48 yards rushing. Helped these guys move the football down the field effectively with ease. Defensively, they were able to frustrate Durant and force him into some errant throws and make big plays in the secondary. And that secondary looked a lot well. Now, was that an aberration, or is that secondary ready to turn the corner for Winnipeg? So that's something they have to keep up this week, especially going against Toronto. I have to find out if that offensive line is ready to play, because Toronto had a big signing this week, and which I'll name later. So that pass rush is going to be even more relentless than it already was. So that's something they have to do. Attack that secondary of Toronto. There's a weak spot in that organized defense, so you know you're going to be able to, pun intended, bombs away on that secondary. Now, Toronto, big signing this week. They signed defensive end Ricky Foley, the former BC Lions All-Star, that helped get that pass rush going. That was a force for the Lions. He's going to be a force for the Argonauts, especially on that already talented defensive line with Huntley and Clemens. These guys are going to have some success getting after the quarterback, which is going to make that secondary look a hell of a lot better than it did all season. If you're able to get pressure up front, secondary, it doesn't matter. You can have this coffee mug, you have these two helmets back there in the secondary. They'll be able to cover if you're able to get pressure on the quarterback. Now, offensively, Cleo Lemon in that passing game has to continue to improve. If you allow yourself to be one-dimensional, teams effectively can beat you. If they stuff the run, they know you're going to struggle. So that's one thing you have to get going. Don't allow yourself to be one-dimensional. Have them cover the entire field. Find different targets. That's going to help you out offensively. That's going to help neutralize the pressure that teams love to bring, because they know if they stop the run, they effectively stop your offense. Now, in this matchup of two talented teams with one with explosive offenses and a defensive line that's ferocious now, I'm going with Toronto. I think Toronto is going to get out that funk they were in, and I think Winnipeg's is still going to improve. Winnipeg is improved, but I think Toronto's defense is going to keep them out of the end zone, or keep them from scoring that many points, and that offense is going to find some balance this week and get back on the right track that they were in the first half of this season. For more CFL coverage, visit footballgameplan.com/CFL, or you can visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.